Good morning, Twin Cities. Up and Adam. I'm Jack Tomczak. That's Andrew Lee.
Howdy.
Oh, Jack, you better watch out. You're getting the judgmental head shake.
Shaking my head at you.
Stop it.
Too late. It's already done.
Nice. Stop it.
It's already done.
Stop it.
Too late.
The show, as always, produced by Lump.
Good morning. I'm keeping this ship afloat.
You really? Is that what you think you're doing?
A lot of that going around.
Lump's like the anchor. We can't quite get in the ship. Just keeps us... God, we're going slow. Lump's just dragging us. Dragging against the bottom of the ocean.
I disagree, Lump. You're a valued member of the team, and I think a good friend.
Aw.
No, you know what? I'm seeing through all your smoke and mirrors. You can't fool me.
Maybe my best friend.
You've only been you've only been nice to me ever since you found out that I was going out for the Vikings cheerleaders.
Well, yeah.
Now you're his best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you be mean to a cheerleader? That's just dumb.
I can see through this.
They cheer. They're positive.
You
Good to have them on your side.
You can't fool me.
At 7:15, in for Ask Liberal Phyllis Codd, we're going to ask her about this weekend's convention of hers. It was quite contentious.
Yes, it was. Then they are going to a three-way primary in District 60B.
And I think I'm on Phyllis Khan's side. If you want a seat, you have to win it.
You have to win it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Don't expect Phyllis Khan to step aside for you.
Nope. Don't expect anybody to step aside for you. She's catching a lot of heat on social media for some comments she made about her opponents, specifically about Ilhan Omar. She was quoted by Carol Levin as saying, well, she's younger than me, she's prettier than me, and she agrees with everything everybody says, and that's really hard to run against. And people are saying that's a sexist and horrible thing to say. We will ask her about that.
She also said that she's been running against the establishment, working against the establishment for forever. Mm-hmm. And I want to find out from her what she thinks the DFL establishment is. Mm-hmm. She's got more experience in that part than I do. But I think I agree with her.
Well,
there as well.
It's kind of hard to make the argument that you're running against the establishment when you've been a member of the Minnesota House since 1972.
But
I thought it was like 1772.
I think Lump's
for her.
Always right. But I think, and I'll ask this to Representative Khan, for an ideology and a party that so quickly moves on to pandering to the newest group that it can, mm-hmm. maybe that's the establishment. And Phyllis Khan not being part of that, maybe she is. Well, we'll find out from her.
Yeah, we'll try to get an answer out of her.
Then at 8 o'clock, Peter Nelson with the Center of the American Experiment coming back around to talk about the wealth migration. He has some new things to report, some conversations with the Dayton administration and some criticisms they had. We'll find out if he's been proven right. He has. Then, catcalling strangers on the street.
Right.
What's the right thing to... What's the proper etiquette?
What's the best way to go?
For verbally assaulting a stranger.
Proper etiquette is to not do it.
But I mean, if you want the best results.
Yeah. I mean, it is the kind...
you don't know how many romances have started with the drive-by whistle. Hey, you look really good!
But it's just a compliment.
Hey, sexy woman!
I don't know why people get so worked up about it.
I think there's varying degrees.
If they're shouting profanities at you, that sounds very nice.
There's a story in...
having never been catcalled, it's not really an area that I can relate to.
It's not so bad.
It's not so bad.
Mix in a salad! Isn't catcalling.
Oh. Have you been catcalled? Like, has anybody ever driven by in a car, stuck their head out the window and yelled something at you as a pretty young girl?
There's been times when
Get your horse off the freeway!
There's been times when I've been walking down the street in downtown Minneapolis and I passed a African-American young man, or I don't know if he was that young, but I walked past him and he said, "How you doing, white girl?"
Oh.
I don't know if that counts.
Well, he was asking how you are. I mean, if you were the only white girl in the area.
But I can't think of any specific situations, but it has happened.
Good. New drop. How you doing, white girl?
There, you just got it. There it is.
Go ahead. I've got good news and bad news.
What's that?
I finally have as listeners to the first hour of the show know, the last couple of weeks I've been late twice because I've slept in. I ordered a very loud bed vibrator.
Okay.
So weird.
For not for deaf people. I'm not going to say hard of hearing people. This is for deaf people. And I got all the kinks worked out, and I got my system. And good news is it works. 4:45, my bed gets vibrated, and it's very loud.
Okay.
Downside, I'm terrified right now. It is not the way you want to wake up.
Does it wake your wife up?
It probably wakes up the people in the next house.
Your poor wife.
If she
Does it sound like a generator? Like
yes. And it's loud.
Yeah, that is an abrupt and unpleasant way to wake up.
Shocking. No, I won last
Desperate
night.
times call for desperate measures.
And my lovely wife left the bed early, so everybody got some sleep.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Well, I'm glad you're here. It is Tuesday, and I believe that both of the instances happened on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So
we need to get one of those signs.
I was a little nervous.
One Tuesday in a row. Yeah, well,
I was prepared for the worst this morning.
I will be here every day on time for here on out. Until I'm done with this show in a week and a half, I'm going to be here. I'm going to be not well and terrified of the world and sound, but I'm going to be here.
Well, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'd rather have you here and terrified than not here and wondering where you are.
Sound asleep and happy.
Right.
What'd you guys do for my birthday? Not for me, but what'd you do yesterday?
I watched
on my
you
birthday?
get some muffins and some coffee. I witnessed it.
It's good. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Happy birthday. How was your birthday? Anything special happen?
It was good. You know, I'm a grown up with kids, so it was that birthday. I got a Barbie doll from my mom.
Well, that's nice.
Second Barbie doll in my life.
Is there a story behind this Barbie doll?
No, my mom is mean. It's a commemorative Superman Barbie doll. The kind of thing you keep in a box forever because it's going to be worth some money someday and then throw away when you're, 60. So I took it out of the box and it's the Barbie doll that I play with Hug Nugget and the other Barbie dolls with.
No more commemorativeness about it?
No, it lost a lot of value immediately.
Right.
All right, boss man, let's take a break. What is at the top of the news bag?
We had another Black Lives Matter protest in Minneapolis yesterday.
Ugh.